What if I told you that right now someone could be manipulating you and you'd never even know it? Not in a spy movie, not in some thriller novel. Right now, in real life, the human mind is capable of things so calculated, so unsettling, that most people would rather not know. But you clicked on this video, which means you're not most people. So buckle up, because today we're going deep into the 5 dark psychology facts that will completely change the way you see yourself and everyone around you. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we explore the hidden mechanics of the human mind, the stuff they don't teach you in school. Make sure you stick till fact number 3, because that one genuinely disturbed me when I first learned it. Alright, let's get into it. Fact number 1. Somewhere in your life, at work, in your family, maybe even in your friend group, there is likely a person with what psychologists call the Dark Triad. That's a combination of 3 deeply unsettling personality traits: narcissism, an inflated sense of self-importance; Machiavellianism, a willingness to manipulate others to get what they want; and psychopathy, a complete lack of empathy or remorse. Now here's what's chilling. These people aren't always criminals. Many of them are charming, successful, likable. Research shows that dark triad traits are overrepresented in positions of power: CEOs, politicians, even surgeons. They've learned to wear a mask, and they wear it perfectly. The scariest part? They know exactly what they're doing. You probably don't. Fact number 2, and this one hits hard. Gaslighting isn't just a buzzword. It's a psychological weapon. When someone consistently tells you that your memory is wrong, your feelings are irrational, or that something you know happened didn't, your brain starts to believe them. Over time, repeated gaslighting can cause victims to develop symptoms almost identical to PTSD, memory distortion, anxiety, a complete loss of trust in your own judgment. Here's the dark psychology behind it. The gaslighter creates a reality where you become dependent on them to tell you what's true. You stop trusting yourself. And the moment you do that, they have total control. Studies in cognitive psychology show that our memories are far more malleable than we think. They can be altered by suggestion, repetition, and emotional pressure. Gaslighters instinctively exploit this, often without any formal training. They just know it works. Okay, this is the one I warned you about. In 1961, a psychologist named Stanley Milgram ran one of the most disturbing experiments in history. Participants were told to administer electric shocks to another person every time they gave a wrong answer. The shocks increased in intensity from mild discomfort all the way to 450 volts, labeled simply as XXX. The person receiving the shocks, an actor, screaming in pain, begging to stop. How many participants do you think went all the way to 450 volts? A handful? Maybe 10%? 65%? Nearly 2/3 of ordinary people kept going, simply because a man in a lab coat told them to. This experiment revealed something terrifying about human nature. We are wired to obey authority, even when it violates our deepest moral instincts. Dark psychology exploits this every single day. Cult leaders use it. Abusers use it. Corrupt institutions use it. The antidote? Question everything. Especially the people who sound the most confident. Fact number 4. Have you ever met someone who felt almost too perfect at first? They texted you constantly, made you feel like the most special person on earth, moved incredibly fast, emotionally, maybe even physically. That feeling has a name: love bombing. And it's one of the most calculated manipulation tactics in existence. Here's how it works psychologically. When someone overwhelms you with attention and affection, your brain floods with dopamine and oxytocin, the same chemicals triggered by addiction. You become emotionally dependent on them before you even know who they really are. Then, once they have you hooked, the mask comes off, the affection disappears, and now you're chasing that original high, desperate to get back to how it used to feel. Love bombing isn't passion. It's grooming. The golden rule: if someone is moving unusually fast, ask yourself, why do they need to rush? Real love is built slowly. Manipulation has a deadline. And finally, fact number 5. And honestly, this one might be the most unsettling of all. False confessions are real, and they happen more than you think. Studies show that under the right psychological pressure, sleep deprivation, isolation, high-stress interrogation, and a technique called the Reed technique, innocent people will confess to crimes they never committed. Why? Because the human brain, under extreme stress, reaches a breaking point where it prioritizes immediate relief over long-term truth. Maybe if I just say it happened, this will stop. The Innocence Project, an organization that uses DNA evidence to exonerate wrongly convicted people, found that in 29% of wrongful conviction cases, there was a false confession involved. This is dark psychology at its most dangerous. It weaponizes human vulnerability, fatigue, fear, the need for control, and turns it against innocent people. The mind has limits, and people know how to push them. So, 5 dark psychology facts that most people will never learn. The Dark Triad hiding in plain sight. Gaslighting rewriting your memory. The Milgram experiment proving we'll obey almost anyone. Love bombing disguised as romance. And false confessions, proof that truth itself can be manipulated. Here's the thing, I don't share this to scare you. I share it because knowledge is armor. The more you understand how the human mind can be manipulated, the harder you are to manipulate. Now, before you go, I need just 10 seconds of your time. Seriously, 10 seconds. 1. If this video made you think, smash that like button right now. Takes 1 tap and it helps this channel more than you know. 2. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out videos every week on psychology, behavior, and the hidden forces shaping your life. You don't want to miss what's coming next. 3. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 5 facts hit you the hardest? Was it the Milgram experiment? The love bombing? I read every single comment. Let's talk about it. And 4. Share this video with one person you care about. Someone who might be in a situation where this knowledge could actually protect them. That share could matter more than you realize. Alright, you now know things about the human mind that most people spend their entire lives never figuring out. Use that knowledge well. Stay curious, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.